Hi friends, welcome to my channel Tinu Lovingly Art. This will be a video of painting a Gopuram or temple tower in Tanjore style on a fabric. Come on friends, let us get into the video. Firstly, I have marked the blouse back neck. Then I place my design paper on the carbon sheet and I secure it with tape from moving. Then I start tracing the design onto the fabric using a pencil. The link for the outline sketch is given below in the description. Always check whether you have traced down all single details onto the fabric before you remove the carbon sheet and the design paper. I use scale for drawing the straight lines for the walls and mandapam. Once the tracing part is completed, I put the fabric on the embroidery frames so that the fabric will be stretched and there will be no fold. I gently pull along the corners to stretch the fabric and then I tighten the frame. Now I use white acrylic color to make base coat for the design. The white base coat is made for two reasons and I generally prefer making two layers of white base coat. Firstly, by making a white base coat, I can reduce the amount of other color paint I use. And secondly, by making a white base coat, the painting looks more bright and vibrant. Always remember to leave a very minute gap between segments, so it will be easier to identify the outlines once the painting is completed. Here I have used a round brush of size number 4. Similarly, I will make white base coat for the entire painting, leaving minute gap between segments so that it will be easier for me to identify the outlines. You can see the border lines are easily visible because of the minute gap left between the segments. This is how the painting looks after the white base coat. Now I am going to paint the walls of the temple. I have chosen blue to paint the walls. As you can see here, firstly I paint the walls with white acrylic color. Then I add a little of royal blue to the borders and I use sky blue to blend in the royal blue with white. I add a little more of royal blue to make it look more darker, and I try to achieve the seamless blending of blue and white color. Similarly, I start painting the other segment of the wall. There is a gap left between these two segments of wall to show the pillar. Similarly, I start painting the walls on the other side of the door. As As I have done the walls on the other side, I paint royal blue and white on the borders of the wall, and I use sky blue to blend in the white and royal blue colors. Following the similar steps, I start painting the walls below. Always make darker color on one side that resembles as a shadow part, the part that will not receive direct light. Here, as I feel the wall needs a little more brightness, I add upon a layer of shading. I never hesitate to build upon layers until I am satisfied with the outcome. Following the same steps, I start painting the lowermost part of the wall. To blend in the royal blue and white color, I have used sky blue to add in more depth to the painting. I have added royal blue first and then sky blue, and then I use white, and I gradually blend in all the three colors. The gap left in between the walls is for painting the pillars of the mandapam. Now I start painting the Gopurams. I use Scarlet Lake color to paint the roof. The color shade of scarlet red will be little reddish orange. Instead of normal orange color, I want a little toned orange, so I chose scarlet red. As always, I use white acrylic color to blend in the orange to show darker and lighter shades. Similarly, I paint on the other side also. As it is not looking bright enough, I add little more of scarlet red and blend in again. Following the similar steps, I paint the segment above the door with scarlet red. I don't want to paint the continuous segments with similar color shades. This is because when the continuous segments are painted with the similar color shades, then there will not be a much different scene. As you can see, first I paint darker green on the borders, then I use lighter green to blend in darker green with the white acrylic. I add little more of darker green along the borders to make it look more brighter. In the similar way, I chose to paint green for the segment directly above the door. Similarly, I choose to paint every single alternative segments of the temple tower with scarlet red and green to show some visible difference between the segments. If you are new, do support us by subscribing to my channel. Press on the bell icon to get notified on new videos. If you like this video, do like and share this video with your friends of similar interest. Do share me your views on this video in the comment section. I also welcome any kind of suggestion and support in the comment section. Now I start painting mandapams on every floor of the temple tower with green. As I want the shadows to be a little more brighter, I add darker green here. And here I chose to paint blue for every floor of the temple tower. I follow the similar steps as I painted the walls of the temple. First I add royal blue on the borders and I use sky blue to blend in royal blue with white acrylic. Following the same steps, I start painting every single floor of the temple tower with blue and every single mandapam on every floor with green. This is how the painting look once all the painting areas on the temple tower is completed. And now I start painting the door of the temple with pearl metallic gold acrylic color. I also paint the door frames with pearl metallic gold acrylic color. And I also paint pearl metallic gold for the gaps left in between the walls for the pillar. I use pearl metallic gold to paint all the leftover structures on the temple tower. This is how the painting looks once all the painting work is completed. And now to make golden outlining work for the painting, I use Fevicryl brand Pearl Metallic Gold 3D outliner. These are very thin lines, so I have used a narrow nozzle cap to make these outlines. You can also make a cone using plastic covers and fill the outliner into the cone and use it for making the outlines. I preferred to stick some colored stones on the mandapams in the temple tower to add some extra look. Once all the outlining work is completed, allow the outliner to dry untouched for a complete day. Once the 3D outlining work is completely dry, you can use black acrylic color with the 000 round brush to make some black outlines for the painting. And this is how the painting looks after all the works. And this will be a similar kind of temple tower painting on a different colored blouse fabric. And thank you for watching the complete video and supporting us.